MLB the Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Knights. Greg Maddux, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Now at the plate, Larry Doby having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ballgame. Number 299 in his career. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker.
The right fielder.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the second strike.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Nope. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Brendan McKay starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Jose Iglesias is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Now in the box, Joe Morgan. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
So stepping in, Andrew Jones. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently third in the National League in that category.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
1-0 count. Here it is. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Fred McGriff. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
A throw behind the runner at second. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Evan Longoria. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Josh Rojas, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now, Miles Straw, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll come in with an average down at 230. No home runs as of yet, and 11 RBIs. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Into the box now, Chucky Robinson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And that'll bring in the versatile Brendan McKay. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. Here comes the 1-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Longoria on second. Strong on at first with 2 down. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. Ready for another chance? Larry Doby. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. The runner from first crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
0 for 1 here in the early going. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to an end. So 3 runs. Leading off the inning, Johnny Bench, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The third baseman.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going, so he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Charlie Culberson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball inside.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. Into the box, Greg Maddux, and he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. None out, runners at first and second. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. The Knights do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
Delino DeShields comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. The bouncer up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
The batter, number 11.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's a fair ball. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. 1 run scores. And he's safe.
With the bases loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind an account, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
So now to the plate, Andrew Jones. Yanked on the ground down the line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Starters just don't go as deep into games as they used to. Sometimes 5 innings or so, but a guy that gets roughed up for 6 runs early in the game is going to have a hard time even sticking around that long.
At the plate, Fred McGriff. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, D-Roll, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Liner in there for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Pops this one up. Strong ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 36.
Stepping up now, Connor Urban. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But a big inning here as they bat around and push 7 runs across the plate to take the lead. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Knights are out in front here 7-4. The next Cub up, Stan Musial. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Striding in once again, Evan Longoria. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Greg Maddux. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Greg Maddux is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's the pitch. Delino DeShields is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias. And this one's in the dirt. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Hero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Alex Young is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 51, Alex Young.
Andrew Jones will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
A 2-run homer for Andrew Jones. Number 28 on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
The batter, the first baseman, Fred.
In now, Fred McGriff. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
At the plate now, Johnny Bench. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. One 1-0 count. Here it is. Line towards center field. Doby will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 10-4 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Rojas. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Miles Straw, fouled away. A base hit in his first trip. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Count still at 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The catcher, Chucky Robinson.
At the plate, Chucky Robinson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting, number 36.
Digging in to try it again, Connor Urban. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Now batting, the pitcher, Maddux.
Standing in now, Greg Maddux, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a baseman.
Into the box now, Delino DeShields, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, McKay.
So striding in, Jose Iglesias. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Scorched to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. G-Man Choi will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, G-Man Choi.
Out in front of it, strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Larry Doby. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He doubled his last time through. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Dave Parker is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Number 66 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 66.
Striding into the box, Joe Morgan. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Second baseman, Joe.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Pitch on the way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Doby is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Into the box now, Fred McGriff. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready once again, Stan Musial. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And it's 1-1 to Stan the man. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Full count, 3-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit out toward second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And that's in there, base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Now batting.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1, and that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, third baseman, Charlie.
So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Fouled away. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. At the plate, Connor Urban. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
To the plate now, Greg Maddux. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. The Knights on top 11-4. Now to the plate, Miles Straw. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he popped him up. Morgan over to his left, 1 down.
Up next for the Cubs.
Striding in, Chucky Robinson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Omar Narvaez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 13, Omar Narvaez.
And that's taken for strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 8 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. And it's fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Trying to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Amir Garrett enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Amir Garrett.
Last half of the 7th here, and up to bat next, Delino DeShields.
The right fielder, Delino DeShields.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Iglesias.
So coming to the plate, Jose Iglesias. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch, swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 8.
In now, Joe Morgan. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
Now
3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Andrew.
In now, Andrew Jones. Popped him up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Billy Wagner's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Wagner.
all set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Larry Doby.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, Dave Parker.
Stepping up to the plate, Dave Parker. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 0-1. In there, strike 2. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Right side, but it's well foul. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Stan Musial, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Scooped up, and the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to an end. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Fred McGriff. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak roller right side. And that's the first out.
The catcher, number 5.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Johnny Bench. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Now at the plate, Charlie Culberson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Chopped to third. Tough to get two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
No, inside.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Once again, a 3-2. Fouled off. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 3-2 one more time. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
The third baseman.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
McGriff takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting. The catcher.
Digging in now, Chucky Robinson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
To 1-2 now. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. This is line to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
11-5 the final tally in this one. The Knights with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Greg Maddux picks up his league-leading 13th win, striking out 12 in the process. Brendan McKay gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. first for your victorious home team. 11 runs on an even 20 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Cubs, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.